Ahoy, me mateys. This is Captain Zucca, welcoming you to another playthrough of Pirates. Today, I'd like to say a few words, because some of the crew have been speaking ill of the formerly third most notorious pirate in the main, Captain Kidd. You see, Kidd was a Scotsman, born and true, and he had rather a few unfair accusations of piracy leveled at him. You see, it was believed most widely that he was accused of piracy, being more of an honest privateer like myself, due to the fact that he would not press many of his crew into bondage via one of them English Navy press gangings. Press ganging, of course, referring to when crew would be drafted by the British Navy. They would be brought in to serve as crew, whether they liked it or not. And because Kidd was more of an adventurous and free-spirited type and cared for his crew, he dared not set them forth into the hands of the English. So instead, he sailed off, was accused of piracy, and then was later, as I should say, would have been executed were not for my intervention. Trust me. I gave him a far better end, and relatively more dignified than he would have suffered at the hands of the English. Moving on now. We're going to be continuing with our life. I believe we were near Puerto Cabello. It's times like this that I have to remember that even though I have taken the life of one of the most notorious men in the Spanish Main, there be always someone with me name. That's the life of the pirate, lads and lasses. You just try to outrun the bullet or sword meant for ye. And now we see here Puerto Cabello, on this Spanish stronghold. It seems they don't like me. As I approach the town of Puerto Cabello, the harbor batteries open fire. I have 83 pirates and they have 100 soldiers. I believe that me luck still be running strong. Besides, me credit for. We'll be starting the battle here. You see, the key to these kinds of fights is picking them off at a distance, using your buccaneers. They often think they're just savage pirates and they won't do any harm. Also, seeking adequate cover. But they always gravely underestimate me. Watch this, for example. They've let their scouts wander right into a kill zone. And now they're dead to rights. And here we are now. They're a bit too defenseless now. Ha-ha. Indeed. I'm going to be drawing the officers back to let the other ones take the brunt of it. Sorry, lads, but this is one of them costs of efficient strategizing. Ah, and they still remain there. Looks like I underestimated them. And now it'd be time to whittle away at these ones. and I be sending forth this last lad as a sacrificial lamb. Sometimes even lambs have sharp hooves, it would seem. But for myself and me officers, including Mr. Mongoose, who sends his regards, by the way, we're gonna be staying right here, I believe. As you can see, regrettably, me buccaneers ain't much good in a close combat situation. So I'm gonna be drawing them back some. Oh, don't be making the same mistake the Spanish do. I don't like being flanked much. At this point, forward, with a height advantage. We should see them dead. And they'll foolishly choose to fire at afar, rather than getting up close with the buccaneers. Why they choose this method and not straight up attacking? No idea. That's it. They be down now. And now the killing blow. But they have many advantages. I don't like where this is going. Sometimes I can surprise even myself. The sack of Puerto Cabello yields a ransom of 1,600 gold pieces. Alas, I don't seem to have taken it over. Hello, lads. I don't suppose you're not terribly torn up about having your town sacked. Come aboard and I promise you to be treated far better. I have heard amazing news of your family, which I will reveal to you for 1,000 gold pieces. Well, I did just sack the town, lad. So, I think we're more than covered. I believe you have a sister who has been missing for many years. The evil Spaniard, Baron Raymondo, has information which will be of great value to you. At the moment, he is hiding in the city of Trinidad. And that be just upwind of here. This seems like a moment of choice. I shall pursue this devil to the ends of the earth if I must.
Very still.
When in the lab.
Zucca, you may be interested to know that Baron Raymondo sails in the Spanish galleon Perla. It's a very large ship. I wouldn't mind adding it to my own collection. The best place to sell the sugar you're hauling is a large prosperous city like Barbados. They're paying 13 gold per ton. Speak with the shipwright. See if he can't fix us up some. But if we know... I'd rather sell the Sierra Nevada because she's just a coastal bark. The trade galleon I'm better off repairing. Because she carries way too much. Just a sacrifice. As for the merchant... Pah. Well, I can sell him plenty of food. In fact, I think I'll do that. Much of the food I believe I've captured. So you see, I really am giving back to this place I sucked. And something tells me that I can install a Dutch burger here. That is, of course, after I take down these Spanish galleons. Lads, arm oblivion. We be racing forth to take over. Crash! The enemy escort ship crashes alongside. I grab me sword to repel barders. Your fancy helmet and feathers don't afford you no protection there, lad. I'm gonna put you right in your place. That is, if you don't make me dizzy first. Do that one more time and... Ah, well, there you go then. Ta-ta, lad. Don't worry, you don't have far to swim to make it back to shore. And we'll take the boat, the cargo, everything. And 65 gold pieces. I didn't get into pirating so I could just sit on me arse and capture a few pursefuls. Oh, and this is the Spanish captain who apparently can't jump. You know, lad, normally that would do grave injury to your back. Well, getting set on fire gives you grave injuries too. And I do believe we're fighting right in the harbor, so really, you don't have anything to worry about. Oh, good. My courage has impressed the enemy. An eager group of 37 sailors volunteer to join me crew. Which is good, because I didn't want to reveal it to the enemy, but they be having some staffing issues. Namely, too few of us. Ah, and there's Mr. Voldo again with his horrible posture. And I'll take all of it, thank you. And what say we capture this town? 95 pirates versus 40 soldiers. As me men storm the ramparts, the captain of the guard blocks me path. Or glard. You don't know what it was called back in this day. Wow! Sorry to say it, lad, but you suck. And somehow this is bad for you, even though you technically got away. Ha! 300 gold pieces. And I will install a Dutch burger. I like my burgers with cheese. Yeah, sorry that it looks a little bit quiet and desolate. Taking all that loot seems to have taken its toll, but don't worry, I'll be injecting a bit back into the economy. Namely the Vieja Sonora. And let's see what else we can get. We could sell the trade galleon or the fast galleon. Well, I prefer to go fast. Got to go fast, got to go fast. And Justice, I do believe, me dear old boat, it's time to say farewell. You were the vessel that I initially booked passage on and was going to find the rest of me family for, but I believe it's time we part ways. Besides, I have the brig of war that once belonged to Captain Kidd. And not many here in the bar. A mysterious traveler offers to sell me a ruby ring. Zucca, this will help you win the heart of the governor's daughter and can be yours for only 500 gold pieces. Well, this about cleans up me budget from the first raid, but I'll take it. Zucca, you may be interested to know that Baron Raymondo has a lightning-quick jump dueling skill. Well, that's fine, lass. I've got Fast and Furious on me side. A captain named Diesel taught me.
Detoxed.
He left Trinidad, and he's heading this way. I believe that I've got some hunting to do. After we talk to the governor. My dear Captain Zucca, please come in. My twin over in Curacao gives his warmest regards. As you know, we're at war with the evil Spanish. I understand that recently you installed a Dutch governor in Puerto Cabela. Why, that's me! And you captured a Spanish trade galleon. Excellent. The king will be pleased. In recognition of your service to the Dutch crown, I am pleased to promote you to the rank of Major. Congratulations. Henceforth, ship repairs will be cheaper in Dutch ports. And since I don't get in the habit of blowing holes in the ships that I prey upon, I suppose I won't be using that as much, but still. I am also pleased to grant you an estate of 450 acres on the outskirts of town. The governor's attractive daughter enters the room. My dear Mr. Zucca, you are quite a handsome young ruffian. Perhaps when you have achieved the rank of colonel, you could escort me to the grand ball. Or perhaps I can just say, discretion's the better part of valor, lass. You're only attracted to me status, aren't you? Let's speak with the merchant, see if we can... Get on it, forward! How much are you willing to give me for many, many tons of food? Well, I gotta leave them some gold. And look at that. Ooh, there'd be a pirate ship up there. I'm sure I could get a few provisions from the governors for taking down another pirate. And I'm not interested in your ship, lad, so I'd just be punching you full of holes. Besides, it's a sloop. You'd just be swinging around here and I'll be fighting you in person. Take that. And that. Normally that should be breaking your back. Come and get it. Haha. On guard. And this. Right to the face. You think that getting cut across the face would be much more of a concern to him than getting his sleeve set on fire? One of the pirate crewmen is a skilled carpenter who can make hull repairs at sea. He's quickly persuaded to join our crew. Well, that just doubly invalidates that advancement bit. Voldo, improve your stance. Yes, I'll take all, but sink the ship. Oh. It only has 29% sail damage, and we do have the sail tailor. Oh, fine, we'll keep the bloody sloop. Now there be another pirate, one who sails in the Pacific. One who I dare not speak of for fear that he be popping in the door and unleashing his wicked battle cry. His name be Captain Foxy. Is that? No, that's not. With all these Spanish galleons about, how am I to find Baron Raymondo? I suppose I can just start taking down each of these galleons one at a time. That is if they will stop shooting me. Arr, lads, you'll be making a grave mistake. You'd be far wiser than your peers, Captain. Where he be now? Yes, I be taking all the lads I can get. That came out wrong. Now where in the name of pity, do we find Baron Raymondo? And he's right behind us, isn't he? That's him! I've located Baron Raymondo. Beware, Baron. Oblivion is upon ye. Granted, Oblivion with its 39 crew and 32 gun to your 180 crew. Oh, damnation. I don't care if you have us outclassed, outgunned, and outnumbered. I will take you on any time, Raymondo. The evil Baron Raymondo emerges from hiding below decks. You found me at last, Mr. Zucca, but you will regret crossing swords with me. On guard. Gracious, look at you, you fop. Bucket to the head. You don't screw with Captain Zucca. You're a master swordsman, sir. I will reveal to you the truth that you seek. Your sister is held captive in a remote location. This map should help you in your quest to restore your family. That's not a map. That's a cursed napkin with a bit of scribbling on it. Do I have to beat you? The courage has impressed the enemy. An eager group of 35 sailors volunteer to join my crew. Welcome aboard, lads. And an appreciable amount of gold as well. And it's time to make our way slowly back to a friendly part. But first, I'd be thinking a change of pace be required. I'm gonna make the Perla me flagship because it'd be much bigger, much more powerful. But Perla, not a name I'd like to keep. A vessel this large, this powerful requires a name that be equally... Yes. I'll be bestowing me ship with the name the Titan. Not ick at the end. Something tells me that'd be a bad idea. So many Spanish ships to plunder in so little time. What'd I be doing? I think first I'll be visiting the tavern to get more sailors. Welcome aboard, mates. Ah, yes. He's got more information on me system. Not for nothing, stranger. Not that I'd be impugning your honor, but... I just fought this man. Has he mystically teleported back to Trinidad? I suppose the answer's gonna be yes, isn't it?
When in the lab?
I thought he had a different skill entirely, lass. You're almost making me think this be a different man entirely.
Detoxed.
Yes, but you see, the Spanish don't much like me, lad. Best repair this beastie. Sell some other beasties. Lot of beasties. Flying King. More like Flying Loser. I don't want to be selling Oblivion just yet. Too many fond memories tied up in that ship. But I will be selling La Mancha. Besides, as it happens, my crew can't be too divided. Speak to the merchant and see what else we can fleet. Sell him. I've got more guns than I know what to do with. But he has more coin than he knows what to do with. That'll do. Every last coin. And Mr. Governor, guess what I did lately? I understand that you recently captured a Spanish war galleon and you captured a Spanish trade galleon. I also bagged me a pirate. Don't that earn me a mention? He just promoted me to colonel and got me a fancy new sash. As a result, merchants will trade more goods in Dutch ports. Something tells me in the future I better be visiting the governor first. And look, now that I'm a colonel, she's gonna say, "Won't you take me to the grand ball?" I have half a mind to tell her, "Well, you weren't gonna take me earlier. You weren't gonna let me take you earlier, lass. But now that me newfound fame and fortune be beckoning ye..." Of course, then again, she's... Very well. Let's go to the ball. And I can already hear Mr. Mongoose. I be leading this one. So come on and as me presence, that I can get her to point where I want her to point. Any illusion of mistake is simply part of me method of getting everyone to underestimate me. At least she knows her curtsy. Dance, dance, dance to the music and dance. Da, 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 da. And apparently she likes spinning more, because I see many little hearts appearing above her head. And when we don't spin, we just... Oh dear. It's a good thing that I, Captain Zucca, is a master of rhythm. And we be moving, and grooving, and chilling to the beat. I think I'd be too good at this. Of course, you might be asking yourself, Captain Zucca, in all your time pirating and plundering, where do you be learning how to dance like that? And the answer is that sometimes I get me head a little too full of itself. But look at the size of that heart of hers. Best view in the house, lads and lasses. I believe you have a sister who's been missing for many years. The evil Spaniard, Baron Raymondo, has information which will be of great value to you. At the moment, he's hiding in the city of Trinidad.
When in town.
Tell me something I don't know, lass. Oh, I want to chase them, but I think Baron Raymondo needs to be reprimanded for his insolence. For now, though, I'll leave that for another time. This be Captain Zucca wishing ya fair sailing, good shipping, and as many fine wenches as you can get, or fine cabin boys as you can get for the ladies. Remember, viewers, be good, have fun, and go nuts.